But again, here's the center line. So I'm just going to make a center line that wraps right up in here. So if I start off here with the base line here, just line it up to this segment. Don't have to draw that piece because it's the thickness of the top of it. And here's this section now. If it's going to be on the same plane, put the line there so you can see the center points coming across like that. This has the taper to it, like so. And that gives you that initial selection. If you have any pieces that go inside of there, taking a smaller ellipse, just showing a segment that might have a sense of lettering on the puck, or in this case a bar or a banding of it on that section, kind of builds that piece up. So now you have this whole section. So again, going from the gradient idea, dark to a light. Sometimes you can use the template to hold it in there as part of the shading. It's just a quick guide there. It's giving me a little bit of abrasion, a little bit lighter this way, heavy up this way. And you can see now the texture of the paper coming through. So here I'll just put a little heavier stroke, and kind of thinking of it just like that gradient where it has some dark to light pieces there. Here I'm just entering a little bit of it into that section. So it builds it up pretty quick. Any pieces that I may have missed, just go ahead and sketch it right over the top there, not too hard. And that gives you that initial part. If I have something that's going on the inside of this, for example, it's kind of the same idea. I can just shade right within this, or move it. I don't necessarily need it there, but it's kind of a nice little piece. This is a solid section, so the heavier, just kind of drawing it in there. And here just kind of building that up. On the side, so you can see. And that's there. So if I do any of the parts, you can kind of see where they're nicked up there. So I just kind of throw some of that in there. Builds that piece up. Now, if this parts where this piece has been used, so just along these edges, just going to put a little bit of a eraser section coming out. And you can even take a piece of paper, for example, and that gives you a nice stencil, so to speak, to take that edge out, make it more of a crispy corner right into there. So it builds that piece out. Same with this one. So if I want to highlight the edge right on the rim, and just shade that in there. And do the same with this. I could shade right over the top of that just to get some of the edge in there. Nooks and crannies in there. Coming down here. And you can really get a heavy edge right there. There you have it. So this inside piece was, if it's going to have like any kind of label or a stem. Again, put this elliptical shape right there. It's kind of giving me that one. Maybe a logo or something like that would fit in there. If it was like a commemorative type piece, that'll give you that edge to work with. So it's basically just a cylindrical shape, a couple little textures to it. And a pretty solid section here, so placing that in there. And that gives you some pretty good styles. You can always go back, put the template back up on there, just almost like as a drawing shield there. You can offset it a little bit, so it'll give you a little bit of a highlight. Build that piece up